Look at me, Daniel. I'm looking pretty old and fat. No one will take me. No wonder no one will take me seriously, eh? Oh, this chosen thing, anyways. I try and let my wife know. Just like you, buddy, she's a huge Swiftie. And well, I've been saying it for a long, even before the news was. I was like, I don't know. I think Taylor might be a federale. But that's not to say that I don't think that she's talented and that she does nice things and stuff like that. I just think that she's there for a certain influence and to push certain agendas. But that's just my personal opinion. But my wife tells me how good she is, how she cares about women, and how she cares about children. So I tried laying out this scenario because, well, it's not just Taylor. Like, I don't know if she is like, these are just what my thoughts, Daniel. But, and it's not just Taylor. It's every person who says that they're a leader and that they should be speaking for the people. Like, listen, you know me. If I was Taylor Swift and I had all those Swifties and I had that platform that she has, and I, being Taylor, should know that what I say and do could have a huge impact on the world. So this is what I would do if I was at the Grammys and I was Taylor. I'd freaking walk my Gucci butt right down that runway. I'd take center stage and say, listen up, Swifties. I'm going to ask you to do something. You don't have to do it unless you think it's the right thing to do. But I'm right about tired of this Epstein list not coming out. And I think it's because a lot of the individuals who were there are sitting amongst me right now. The most richest, most powerful people. How else would they be able to hide these names for so long? What is wrong with Dick Durbin and him showing the American people the information on who was at that island? The whole world needs to know who was at that island. That means, well, they should probably be looked at and shouldn't be in power of anything. You know what I mean, Daniel? What an impact Taylor could have if she did something like that. Swifties unite. Let's do something for the world. Let's change the world together. You Swifties could change the world. All we got to do is ask Dick Durbin where that list is. And watch out. There's serpents among us because, well, we don't have the information because it's been bought and paid for. Who could buy that information? Could it be the same people that are giving us our information? Just saying, Daniel. Taylor could do a lot of great things. Taylor could step up for women's kind and she could come up there and say, hey, listen, women, I don't know about you, but me being the hot Taylor Swift that I am and knowing what a woman I am, I think it's time to tell these men they're not allowed to compete in our sports anymore. They can't take little girls' dreams away no more. Like, listen, men, get out of our sports, please, and thank you. You are more biologically gifted than us. It's not a fair competition. We want to compete against women, not people who think that they are. Maybe get your ding dong cut off and then maybe we talk. But hey, until then, you should have to have a vajayjay to play with us. You know what I mean? Do you think my wife said Taylor could never do that? Well, why is that, Joanna? Well, she'd piss too many people off. No matter what she does, she's gonna piss people off. So what you're saying wouldn't be the right thing for Taylor Swift to do? You don't think that as a leader who claims to be a leader in the women's movement shouldn't be asking who was on a bad island, or doesn't think that they should be speaking up because she's part of the LGBTQ? What does being gay have to do with letting men compete with women? I don't see the correlation, but for some reason, everybody's got this all tied in. I mean, I'm thinking straight women, gay women, like women just in general. You know what I mean? For some reason, I don't get it, Daniel. But what do you think? Do you think there's any leaders who could actually step up and do that? Say, hey, maybe part of our Senate is up to no. Well, it's been confirmed they like to have sex parties. They're a little bit sicker than we like to think, Daniel. But then again, you know what I mean? Maybe the higher ups know how sick they are, got some film on them, and make them even filthier than they already are, because a narcissist never wants to admit to its mistakes. But if you back it in a corner, you can make it do whatever you want it to do so it doesn't get exposed. Anyways, Daniel, I think I would take the Swifties off with this video, or do you think the Swifties would think it would be a good idea to go after the people on Epstein's list? No, I'm not knocking Taylor because I'm not Taylor, but I'm thinking if I had that platform, I'd use her better than she does. And she's not the good person she says she is, because she's not willing to do the right things, because, well, people will make fun of her and they won't like her for it. Welcome to my world, Taylor. Not a friend in the world, sweetheart, and still here trying to rock and roll with God and start a movement. Bye, Daniel.